We have an update on President Trump after testing positive for COVID-19. West Tennessee kids enjoy the great outdoors with a fun event. A local organization hosted an estate sale this weekend. We have the details. And expect for it to be dry for a while. Meteorologist Corrales Ortiz has the latest forecasts.
Now, from West Tennessee's News Channel, this is 7 Eyewitness News at 10.
We begin tonight at 10 with an update on President Trump after testing positive for COVID-19. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Fernandez. The White House physician says President Trump's blood oxygen level dropped twice in recent days since being diagnosed with coronavirus. The doctor also says the president's condition continues to improve and could be discharged from the hospital as early as tomorrow. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
President Trump, who tested positive for the coronavirus Thursday, left his Walter Reed Medical Center quarters to wave to supporters late Sunday, masked and with heavy security detail. Shortly before, the president put out a video on Twitter announcing his surprise visit.
I'm not telling anybody but you, but I'm about to make a little surprise visit.
Earlier, the White House physician told reporters the president's oxygen level dipped to concerning levels both Friday and Saturday.
We debated the reasons for this and whether we'd even intervene. It was a determination of the team, based predominantly on the timeline from the initial diagnosis, that we initiate dexamethasone.
Dexamethasone is a steroid that's been shown to improve outcomes for patients with severe cases of COVID-19. Doctors say the president was also given a second dose of the antiviral medication remdesivir. The president was diagnosed with the virus late Thursday, and his doctors say he spent about an hour on supplemental oxygen at the White House Friday. Since he's been in the hospital, the White House has released photos of him working, and he tweeted this video Saturday.
I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now.
Dr. Sean Conley says the president's condition is improving and he could be discharged as soon as Monday. But reporters questioned the doctor about his rosy assessment of the president's condition Saturday, which contradicted an assessment from the president's chief of staff, who said the president's vitals were very concerning.
I was trying to reflect the upbeat attitude that the team, the president, that his course of illness has had.
Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer called on the president to be fully transparent about his health as a matter of national security.
When it comes to something as vital as this, the health of the president, the health of the people around him, we need to know the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
The president is just one of many in his inner circle to become infected with COVID-19, including former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, former White House Counselor Kellyanne Conway, and Republican Senators Mike Lee, Tom Tillis, and Ron Johnson. Skylar Henry, Washington.
New at 10, West Tennessee kids enjoyed a fun day in the sun with an outdoor event hosted by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News reporter Nikita Dennis is live in the studio, and she's here to tell us all about the fun-filled event. Nikita?
That's right, Stephanie. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency held a Fun in the Outdoors event teaching kids how to fish and shoot when hunting. And the smile on the kids' faces were smiles you won't forget. That's the sound of kids having the opportunity to learn how to hunt while having fun outdoors. The Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency hosted what they call Fun in the Outdoors event for kids ages 6 through 15, and certified safety instructors taught them how to fish and shoot, especially for kids who have never had the experience.
It's like shotgun shooting 101, bow shooting 101, fishing 101. It's just a quick introduction to see if they like it. And what we're seeing out here today are that a lot of the kids are really enjoying this. And then before they go home, we're giving them sheets where they could continue this education at home.
Kids showed their excitement being able to catch their first fish or shoot their first hunting gun. And have y'all caught any fish or shot any guns?
I caught 2 and we shot a light gun.
This experience means a lot, not only for the children, but for their parents as well. One mother, April McKinney, tells me why she decided to let her child participate.
Well, Ian's really been interested in outdoor activities, and I thought it would be fun for him to learn from professionals so he could learn to shoot and fish the right way.
TWRA is making sure children are learning many lessons from this event and hope it prepares them for the future.
They're getting some opportunities to do things that they've never got to do. And what's really neat is you get to see a kid that's just a little bit timid, that might not want to try a shotgun, and then they're shooting a shotgun.
They plan to have the event again in the future. Live in the studio, Nikita Dennis, WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Nikita. Now let's head over to meteorologist Corrales Ortiz for the weather.
Well, that definitely looked like a fun time for sure. It wasn't too bad of a weekend besides a very low chance for a shower earlier today. We've been mostly dry. I mean, just been seeing variable cloud cover throughout the afternoon, but clearing out as we go into tonight and for much of the week ahead. Currently already 49 degrees, calm winds, and it's very dry out there, as you can see with those dew points, and some spots are in the 30s, indicating just a really dry air mass in place. And whenever we see really dry air along with the clear skies and the already cool air mass, we're going to be seeing those temperatures drop pretty rapidly, which we did see a few hours ago, especially further north, where they were already in the 40s for the last few hours, compared to the south, where they're a little bit still stuck in the low to mid 50s. But we will all catch up into the 40s later tonight. I suspect those temperatures to be as cool as upper 30s to lower 40s, just because of how dry and cool that air mass is. So starting off, you definitely might need those sweaters heading out the door tomorrow. We will be seeing mostly sunny skies though, not only for tomorrow, for really much of the week ahead, with really low rain chances in the forecast. So this first look is brought to you by Helping Hands of Tennessee. I'll talk more about what's in store for the upcoming week, which includes the return to more average temperatures, continuation of a dry weather pattern, and a look at the tropics as well, coming up in minutes. Stephanie?
We have updated numbers for COVID-19 from the Tennessee Department of Health. In West Tennessee, Madison County has 2 new cases of COVID-19 with no new deaths. Gibson County has 21 new cases, 26 total deaths. Carroll County has 12 new cases, 20 total deaths. Chester County has 1 new case, 13 total deaths. Crockett County has 11 new cases, 20 total deaths. Hardin County has 13 new cases, 16 total deaths, and Henderson County has 11 new cases, 24 total deaths. For a full list of cases by county, look for the story on our website under the COVID-19 tab. And on the state level, according to the Tennessee Department of Health, more than 33,000 additional people have been tested for COVID-19 since yesterday, and 791 people are currently hospitalized since yesterday. The Madison County Fire Department has a plan to make sure you're safe in your home at no cost to you. Fire Prevention Week is recognized nationally from October 4th through October 10th. The Madison County Fire Department launched a smoke alarm and a dressmaker drive to kick it off at 2 Food Giant locations today. Firefighters provide and install smoke alarms to anybody that needs them in the county for free, and also provide a dress for $20 so emergency responders can locate your home at nighttime.
It's something we kind of do sporadically, just picking up customers and people that might need them. Just remind the community that that's something that we offer. So we'll be here today. It could be something we do further down the road. It's a year-round program to install smoke alarms.
To have a smoke alarm installed or purchase an dressmaker, you can call the Madison County Fire Department. You can find that number in the Scene on 7 section of our website. Coming up, we have Multiplying Good, that news and more ahead. A local organization that rescues horses held an estate sale this weekend in Jackson. Today was the last day for the Redemption Road Rescue Estate Sale. The sale was held to raise money for rescued horses. It had a great turnout with people lined up to receive their last-minute purchases. The estate sale has been going on for the past 2 days, and the owner of the estate company, Barry Phillips, tells us the outcome of the fundraiser.
we all have a good time while we're trying to work. I mean, it is a job, but we do try to make it fun. And we've had a lot of people here. We've had people here that got here before daylight yesterday to stand in line to come in and buy things that they had seen on our website, and they got them.
Phillips also says everything comes from donations, including the venue, and the company plans to have the same success in the future. Only on 7, it's time for Multiplying Good. This is an award given to people making a positive impact in the community. It's in partnership with Leaders Credit Union. Today, I introduced you to a local man on a mission to give back in memory of a close friend.
A day of giving, a day of helping someone in need, someone down on their luck.
For the past 2 years, Oakfield Baptist Church has hosted a day dedicated to giving back to their community. It's Robert Rowe Community Love Our Neighbor Day, and one of the church members leading by example is Terry Tatum.
Well, that's what the Bible tells us to do. You know, we're supposed to love our neighbors. We're supposed to help them.
Tatum helped the church start the day of giving in honor of late church member and close friend Robert Rowe.
He always helped people, no matter what they needed. If he could, he would help them.
But it's not just one day a year that Tatum is giving back, from helping families get through Christmas to hand-delivering furniture to someone who needs it. Tatum is dedicated to giving back all year long, especially this year.
Anytime anybody needs it, it's a good time to help them. But 2020 has been a hard year. It hasn't been the easiest year for us.
Tatum says it was people like Robert Rowe who helped him through life, and he hopes to be that person for others.
If you can just build somebody's confidence up a little bit, it helps.
Tatum personally collects and stores donations all year round, and every item at the Love Day event is given away completely free. And across the country, Attorney General William Barr is going into self-quarantine after all, at least for now. The Department of Justice says he's tested negative for COVID-19 4 times and is likely to return to work later this week. Barr originally declined to self-quarantine. That's even though he came into close contact with former White House counselor Kellyanne Conway last weekend in the Rose Garden. Conway was tested positive for coronavirus.
Well, our weather will pretty much be quiet for much of the week ahead, but all eyes are in the tropics right now as the next potential systems try to form, but I'll have more on what impacts maybe it could bring to the mainland just ahead.
Now, Storm Team Weather with meteorologist Corrales Ortiz.
Well, it's all quiet out there now. We are seeing clear skies. It's already starting to feel a little chilly out there, but I know I've been thankful where I don't have to be putting those ACs on full blast anytime soon. Definitely feeling like fall for sure out there. Temperatures around 49 degrees. We are, like I mentioned, calm winds. Those dew points are in the 40s and some spots in the 30s as well. It's just indicating really dry air. It's going to allow it to cool down quite a bit for tonight, along with the clear conditions. Already in the mid 40s for Union City and Martin. Paris is sitting at 47. Elsewhere, we are anywhere from upper 40s to lower 50s. Brownsville's at 49. Same here in Jackson, like I mentioned. Bolivar at 48. 52 for Savannah and for Selmer as well. We are expected to see those temperatures drop into the low 40s to upper 30s by tomorrow morning, but you can see some really cold air in place further to our north. So we are seeing winds coming in a little bit more from the northeast. So we have high pressure kind of building in our general direction behind this front that actually brought us those really low rain chances earlier today, but otherwise that's going to continue to kind of move on out. And we are going to be dominated by this ridge of high pressure, and it's going to keep us dry pretty much all week long. It's going to be the major influence for our forecast this week. And you'll see, looking at our futurecast, I'm going to just zoom on by because there's not going to be really anything to talk about even into this upcoming weekend. So going through our Monday, starting off, expect clear skies all throughout, clear nights in store. It's going to be a little bit on the chilly side once again, but we will be seeing those temperatures kind of gradually warm up further into the week back to more average, which is around the upper 70s. But as you can see, not a whole lot going in our futurecast right now. Those rain chances are going to be staying low even up to this upcoming weekend, less than a 20% chance, but it's all dependent on what does influence our weather or what changes are coming our way. And in this case, it could be whatever is going to be going on in the tropics. Something we'll keep you guys updated for sure. So a couple of things to talk about. We have been talking about Tropical Storm Gamma, and although it's kind of maintained its forecast further around the Yucatan Peninsula, there is some indication it could possibly come towards our direction. Well, I'll explain a little bit. The confidence on that is low, but we are looking at tropical depression right now. 26 with this particular disturbance is the one that we really are more focused on the further we go on into the week. But looking at the spaghetti models, kind of just giving you a whole bunch of rundowns what all these different models are saying, what could possibly happen with Tropical Storm Gamma, which right now winds are sustained at 60 miles per hour, really pretty much stationary, not moving a whole lot. But the latest models have showed some type of agreement that it could kind of push further towards the north and east. Still something of low confidence. It's something we will keep you guys updated on for sure, but right now there is a little bit more confidence in terms of what Tropical Depression 26 could be, which eventually will be called Tropical Storm Delta and eventually becoming a hurricane. Right now expected to become a tropical storm by at least Monday, and then by Tuesday afternoon and evening, hurricane strength at around 75 miles per hour, continuing its track towards the northwest. Unfortunately, it does show some indication of some strengthening, maybe weakening a little bit before making landfall, but right now it's still too far out to tell whether or not it's expected to make landfall. Either hurricane strength or even in this general direction, which right now the Central Gulf definitely should be weather aware. You guys have been impacted a whole lot throughout the summer with a lot of these storms kind of moving towards your direction, and you guys are still recovering. Something to definitely watch out the further we go into the upcoming weekend. So for tonight, around 39, it's very chilly, mostly clear, calm winds. And then by the time we get towards tomorrow, look at that, very refreshing, 66 degrees, lots of sunshine and light winds out of the northeast. So looking at that 7-day forecast, lots of sunshine to talk about even into the middle of the week. As you can see, temperatures will be warming up to around 80 degrees. This 7-day forecast brought to you by Beal Law Firm in Lexington. So that's not a bad forecast. It will be a little bit chilly tomorrow morning.
Yes,
you know,
that
sweater.
I've been looking forward to these much cooler temperatures for a while, and me being from Miami where it's hot pretty much all year round, these temperatures are wonderful.
This is great weather for me. I'm from the New England area, so this is nothing, but if it could just stay like this for a long time and not kind of change over to freezing or super hot conditions anytime soon, that'd be great.
It's refreshing and cool.
Yes.
Thank you, Corrales. For all of you sports fans, we've got some highlights for you. And the U.S. government reports the U.S. economy added 661,000 jobs in September. That news and more coming up next. We have an update on the Titans after some of the team's players contracted COVID-19. A new reserve list has been created for the Tennessee Titans, consisting of players who have tested positive or are in quarantine. Kari Blasingame, Adam Humphries, among several others, have been added to the list. The team's coach, Mike Vabro, said there are other personnel on the team that have contracted the virus, but he's declined to reveal those names. The Titans versus Steelers game, originally set for Week 4 on Friday, was rescheduled for Sunday, October 25th. In a surprising turn of events, Game 3 ended with the Miami Heat coming out on top with a final score of 115 to the Lakers 104. Miami Heat's forward Jimmy Butler was the highlight of the night, scoring 40 points, making 13 assists, and achieving his first triple-double of the playoffs. The Lakers will still lead 2 games to Miami's 1, and they are set to play Game 4 on Tuesday. In our Consumer Watch, the U.S. government reports the U.S. economy added 661,000 jobs in September. In the final jobs report before the presidential election, it's the 5th month in a row of job additions, but still below the expectations of economists. And it's the 3rd month in a row of a decline in gains, with the economy adding 4.8 million, 1.7 million, and 1.5 million jobs in June, July, and August, respectively. The September reading signals a slowdown in the economic recovery from the pandemic, although the unemployment rate is now below 8% for the first time since March.
Well, you'll probably need to grab that sweater heading out tomorrow. Have one final check with that forecast coming up. Well, if you were chilly last night, just imagine how it's going to be for tonight, because we can expect those temperatures to drop into the low 40s, upper 30s, and it's going to be a relatively refreshing day for tomorrow with temperatures in the upper 60s, but plenty of sunshine is in the forecast for a week ahead. We will slowly be warming up as well.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a great night.